Hey, how's it going? Today we're going to go ahead and draw Spider-Man's skull. Let's jump into it. It's going to be very easy, so stick around for the whole video, very short video, okay? Let's get started. I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to actually, like, throw, like, a curved line over here around, because the skull's going to be facing that way, and he's going to be missing his lower jaw. Really cool stuff. Going to go over here, and I'm going to, kind of the brow, meaning that, like, bumpy part on the top of the eye. Don't forget, hit the subscribe, click the bell notification if you like learning how to draw. I know we haven't even gotten into this yet, but definitely do that so you see all the videos. I post a traditional drawing video in the morning, right, for everybody who wants to draw marker, marker, paper. Then I post a digital one at night for people that want to draw on the iPad, and you can do either one on anything. So let's get, you can walk. Whoa, my dog is going nuts. Straight up over here for the forehead. Curve right here for the top of the head. Alright. Let's go over here and we're going to throw the nasal cavity just right off the bat. Out, down, curve. It's just like a triangle. It's also kind of like a triangle very similar to like a... think of like a marshmallow. If a marshmallow is a triangle, it's kind of like that. Down right here for the kind of upper teeth we're going to show. Curve, 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 curve. Right on. Alrighty. Cheekbone right here on this side. That's what happens. Line over here. We're gonna have the kind of the top of the jaw. Again, we're losing the jaw. I think it's called the mandible. I forget. Right? I think so. I'm kind of doing it off the top of my head. And we're going to go over here in the back and then kind of throw a little bit of the underside of the skull, and we're going to connect it over here. It's a little bit flat on this side. One thing that I would say very, very specific is a lot of people tend to forget that the back part of the skull exists. It's a very big portion of the skull. You want to be, very careful with it because people the biggest mistake people draw in drawing, which is when they draw the skull or the face, right? Portraits, it goes for both. Is they kind of forget the back of the skull is even there. Like there's a brain in there, so they kind of make the back of the skull real tiny. So just kind of a side thing. Go over here, curve up. And over here on this side, curve in. Go over here on this side, and we're going to draw, bam. Curve here for that Spider-Man eye. So let's start going into kind of design this part of the Spider-Man, skull part. So we're going to make this line on the eyes thicker, straight up. Straight up thicker, because that's kind of the design that a lot of his, masks have. I was playing the video game, I think it was the PS, not the one with Miles Morales, the one before that, I think the one on PS, because it was cheaper to buy without the add-on of Miles Morales, but I was playing that. That is an awesome game. I think it's just Spider-Man PS4. Really, really good game. I haven't finished it yet. I ended up playing something else in between, so I'll go back and finish it soon. But I was like really impressed with how amazing like the dynamic stuff is. Let's go over here and we can fill in the nose if you want, or you can fill in most of it right here because it might catch a little bit of light from the light seeping in, right? So the further in it gets, the darker it gets. Cool. Let's make this a little bit thicker. By the way, if you're a Spider-Man fan, don't forget to absolutely, hit the like button. Definitely hit the like button if you are a Spider-Man fan. It helps out a lot. It helps the channel out. Helps the kind of algorithm out to kind of help people find this video. Also, I do want you to definitely hit the subscribe if you can. I think I said that earlier, but sorry I said that again. Whoops. I'll edit that out. Okay, let's go down to the teeth. Right there, right here. Curve, 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 curve. Line up over here for kind of the bone, the cheekbone. Now we're going to throw in what is, pretty much what's going to make or break this design, and it's going to be the actual skull itself. So, the actual design. So, line right here. Line right here. Line right here, 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 down, down, line downward, and try to make these a little bit thinner than normal than the lines you have on the outside. The reason you want to do that is because these are detail lines. I know they're the design lines, but they're still relegated to the kind of the realm of detail. And by the way, if you want to learn more about that stuff, check out the shorts that we have. I throw a lot of like the lesson stuff in that as well, so go check out the shorts on our page. So now we're gonna draw the kind of netting portion of Spider-Man. So we're gonna go over here, curve. It's kind of like a little slightly curved, like kind of like a sunshine thing. Curve up, 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 curve right there, curve, curve, right here. Whoopsie-daisy. Need to match the line there. And I wouldn't say these are arbitrary, but you can kind of move them around. Like they can be, this could be all the way back here, and it's not going to make like the biggest difference. So don't worry about actual like, you know, the spacing and things of that sort. Just make sure it's curved, make sure it kind of gravitates from this center region of his face, and you're gonna be fine. The thing that we do a lot in drawing is I want to make it clear that a lot of this stuff isn't exact. A lot of this stuff is approximation, proportion. You know what I mean? A lot of this stuff is approximation and proportion, so you want to be careful with that. So good enough, like where you're like, okay, cool. It gets the impression, right, of the design. That's kind of what we're looking for. We're looking for the effect on the user, and it doesn't have to always be exact. So right here, I'm adding a shadow right here to the bottom, just to kind of give the actual skull itself a little bit of weight, a little bit of gravitas on the page, to kind of just give it a little bit of, I don't know, like I said, weight, presence. It's a little bit of a style thing as well, throwing in this shadow. I want to thank you very much for watching, by the way. There are free things in the description. Go take a look at those. There's a free ebook on drawing chibi. If you always want to draw that, there is a really, really good ebook that I put on there, and it's something that you just look at. It's perfect to just look at because it's like a visual guide, right? It's a PDF. It's like 6 pages, but it's free. It used to be something I sold, but now I don't. But it's cool because a lot of that stuff you just like look at it and it's like stuff you know, not so much you have to practice. Of course you have to practice it, but like just knowing it gets you most of the way there. So go take a look at that. You know, if you're interested in that, it's 100% free. It's in the description. You have to find it though. That's the only catch. Go find it in the description. But yeah, take a look at that. Oopsie daisy. Go over here, pulling back, giving a little bit of thickness around the edge, and I want to thank you very much for watching. You are amazing. Continue to practice your art. Hopefully you have an amazing day, and what I want you to do is I want you to share this video right now if you're here. If you're here right now, press the share button. I think this is a really cool drawing. Hopefully you do as well. I enjoy it, and hopefully you have some similar. Share the video if you can, anywhere, Facebook, Twitter, anything, doesn't matter. You are amazing. I'll talk to you next time.